Right. Hi guys. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's see. Big drop down, well, not aggressive, but all the way from up there through this area. I promise you guys, I do not know if I want to trust this. I did say what I'm going to do is equal highs here. Let's call that liquidity. We've left all this liquidity up here and gradually move our way down. Not exactly what I had in mind, and this is also not telling me it's a good move. So I do think there's going to be a bigger move somewhere to catch everybody by surprise. And all we can do now is, because if you really look at this, this is all liquidity. This high, this high, there's equal highs. There's equal highs. Equal highs right here. So what I'm going to look for is something here that breaks up here. Everything's nicely extended down. Be nice to see some sort of a push up here and then try to get into that trade. Right, so now it's just going to be an hour of patience. Let's see if we can take something out of the market here. So obviously, want to see what's happening there. This is a little inverse Beverly gap here. I'm not saying this is all set up to run higher, but there is that energetic change test, and now in theory it should go higher. But we've seen what it means to go in theory. Okay, let's keep an eye here. This would normally be the right setup where this dotted line is under 11. And if we see this nice, like a straight type of angle, would tell me that's good momentum trying to take it back up. But I could be wrong here. But that's the setup you're looking for. But if we're just going to stay below this purple block, then so I'm not just going to take a long here because it's been going down for a while. I need to at least see something close above here and come back and then try to continue higher, not the first break of structure. I mean, that's normally a good way of trading. So if you take this here, you break structure here, wait for some sort of a pullback. If we break it again, then you can take it and try to ride that continuation down. Yeah, so this is still up, down, up. So this could potentially still go down. So something we spoke about earlier, whenever you sit in front of your charts, it can't be a scenario where you sit here, you mark something out and say, I'm going to try this, I'm going to try that. You need to build some sort of a case around it to say, all right, why is price doing what it's doing? Why is it moving this way? Okay, well, it doesn't move this way because you think it might do that. What does it show you to indicate that it's most likely going to do that? If someone's going to smack you, it's going to lift its hand up in the air, and you can gauge, okay, well, here's a slap coming. So what is the market doing that gives you that sense of, okay, it's most likely you want to do that? And let's see on 5 minutes. So here, okay, so here the market looked like we want to go higher and then we dropped. Big push down, close below. Okay, so we want to go lower. Right, we came up, we go lower. We came up, we go lower. We came up, we go lower. Now we go up. In theory, if we follow this footprint, we want to go lower. We need something to reject lower and then displace somewhere else, like exactly what happened here. As much as we today, me included, wanted to see price going higher, to these equal highs and all of that. If you look at this 5 minute, it pushed higher, it consolidated, it ran up, and then it shifted lower. Break structure here, break all the structure. As much as we wanted to go there, the market went down. Inverse there, it went down, targeting these lows, and then it just got stuck. It refused to go higher. And I mean, there's no displacement here telling us we want to go higher. So nowhere here is there any displacement. And I want to see, this is nice move. Well, it's a 5 minute, so it's aggressive down, not so much aggressive up. I want to see something down and a big white candle, break structure, reject the lows. Then I know, okay, there's momentum targeting the other side. And then we can look at where most likely it can go to. Okay, so here we go again, guys. We spoke about this yesterday as well. Lower highs, higher lows. Okay, we've got this fair value gap here. So what does that mean? Are we going to break to the upside? So we are pretty low at this point. And as you can see, we've been low for a while. So we need to now decide and see what, well, not decide, because we can't decide where price must go here. we need to now monitor this and see what price wants to do. And from a scalping perspective, I will keep an eye on this as well. Gosh, where is this? 89. Okay, there we go, 89. So I just had to fix that. 11 and 89, yes. Alright, so now it's just a matter of wait. Hi there, man. Good for you to join me. Hi. Pretty ugly price action so far. I was just talking about this. I mean, we extended low so far. I'm not taking any shorts or anything here. From a scalping perspective, I would like to see price move through this purple block. Price is, angularly making lower highs and higher lows, and now we see something's happening here. So I don't know if this is just going to continue dropping, or is this something that's going to manipulate to shift higher, not small candles. These are all small candles. I want to see some aggressive change to take us somewhere. So this is at that 50% of this fair value gap. And this white candle ran it. And now that's the liquidity you want to see run. But now we want to see displacement to the other side. But there's no downwards displacement. Remember, the way you should look at displacement is the market tricking you in a direction and then immediately pull back away from it. Let's find an example. Okay, so this trade, this candle here, this was today. I lost on this trade. So we ran liquidity here, and then we start moving aggressively up. I took a long, and it went very fast up there, and I thought, okay, we're going to run that. Before I could change my mind, this thing reversed completely against me and stopped me out at a big loss. That's what you want to see, like this. Big candle running higher and then immediately pull back, trapping people who went long, and then go the opposite, and that's what you want to see. You don't want to see small candles that stay there for a while, come back, go back. That's not how it works. The market should not give you time to decide what I should do. The minute the market gives you enough time to sit around and think, should I buy, should I not buy, should I climb in now, then it's not right. Unless it's a consolidation. Then, you can get stuck there and then suddenly move away from it. Right, although this is a sweep, I mean, this black candle went back there, this white candle went back there. So this is not telling me there's real momentum here. And that's why I'm scalping this down. I want to take 10 points and out of it. I'm not going to, unless, so obviously we've got this equal highs here. Up here, there's liquidity there. So we could see price come all the way back to this midpoint of this fair value gap. Could do it. But that is how many points? That's 23. About 300 points, is it not? 870, 970. No. Okay, but anyways. So now we just have to sit and wait. Alright, so this is the other scenario. This is hourly candles. I'll take all of this off actually. Let's see, is it still... Okay, let's try to keep it clean here. Alright, so let's see. This was that big Trump candle, taking all this liquidity out. And consolidate, and gradually, I mean, on hourly, that looks like momentum taking it down, yeah? So we could go for this layer and form some sort of a reversal to go back up there, just to run that other side. And there's some equalize there as well. Look, I don't know, we're gonna have to wait and see. But next week there's plenty news. News almost every day. And non-farm payroll, everything. Okay, let's take this off. See this trend line, liquidity is still doing its thing. See, we're still pretty down here, so I don't know if I would take any longs here. Alright, let's keep an eye on this. Let's start as it is start moving up. It's still I don't know if that's trustable. This thing could easily start forming black candles again and come down. Okay, so let's try and change this. Okay, so now we've run this high. We haven't got up to there yet. Okay. From here, 880, it's 10 points up to there. but I'm not taking it. Actually, I want to see something quickly. How far is price from a VWAP? Where is the VWAP? Okay, VWAP's up there. Okay, it's at that equal highs, it's these over here. Guys, let's call it. See what I said? Dropping. Could easily just turn around there. Exactly what it's doing. Point is that. Ten points to this low here. See how we close below this low. Just going to wick, and we might see a pullback into this fair value gap here. This one, yeah. No close below it, so don't know. Now liquidity looks like this. Let's see what we do here. Gosh. It's amazing how price is just not going anywhere and then slowly going somewhere, and then in between it's just screw with everybody and then do the same tomorrow. This whole last year has been like this, especially the last few months. But you got to understand, this is seasonal, this is how it works, this is what the market does. It trends for a long time, then it consolidates, then it trends, consolidates. Every new trader out there, when the markets start trending, they get involved, they just buy Nasdaq and make money, and it's the easiest thing on earth. The minute market hits consolidation again on a bigger time frame, I'm talking about daily and 4 hourly, then everybody get wrecked again, because then nobody knows what's going on. And you're only going to know if you've traded through all these type of events, type of thing. So from this, if we've taken this to for 16 points, there was your 10 points. But it wasn't worth it for me to take it down here. In a fair value gap here, there's a fair value gap up there. This high here is important. Nice black candles down. It would be nice to see big white candles close above here. Then that could be seen as some sort of change. But then again, like I said earlier, I'm not going to just take it. I'm going to wait for a pullback, see if I can get some double confirmation on something. I'm zooming in this pattern here, or this section here, because there's not much going on here. The only thing that's interesting is these equal highs, which is at the 129 level. So if we get a turnaround here, we most probably can see something go back up there. And if it doesn't happen today, tomorrow is Friday. I'm not going to do the PM session tomorrow. I'll probably just do the AM session. But then again, I'm not expecting too much. Or maybe we get volatility to trap people in over the weekends. Is anyone here trading crypto or any Coinbase currencies or whatever it's called? Okay, so now it looks like we see a momentum change here, but that's early stage. Just looking at this pointing up, it's above this red. Red is still down here, so maybe there's something here. Come on. Gosh. One good thing is we've inverted this little gap here. Now we're stuck again. This is where I like to stay out between two fair value gaps. That's how it works. Go in, come down, blah, 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 and then maybe later, just when everybody got bored with all of the sideways move, then the move goes. And it's all psychological. Trading is very psychological. It will test your mental health and mental capacity. And when you give up, that's when the move will happen, and then it forces you to jump in too late. Next time too soon. So this is just mentally test you. And that's why it's so critically important to have a plan. No matter who says what or what the market does, if it's not there, that's not the plan, then walk away from it. You have to master the process. If you can't master the process, you'll never be successful or make money in trading. It will be like casino. You'll do random stuff. I mean, anybody who took a buy here on this candle for this IVG and thinking this might just rip up there is now sitting, going down, cringing, going up, feeling happy, going down, cringing because now it goes lower, then goes up again. So your motion goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And eventually, suddenly you see a big move down and you're like, holy crap, and you close it and then poof, change into your direction and off you go. Then you jump in and there again, and then the same thing happens. That's why you just need to sit and watch and say, all right, if you take a trade, you must know I'm entering here because of this. That's the process. That's what I'm doing. That's me as a trader. I enter here. I put a stop here. And the reason I put a stop there is not to pray for it to go the other way, but to know if price breaks here, it's most probably going to go lower. I'm wrong, and that's it. If price goes above that, I'm right, and we might need to target the next high. And you need to know what success looks like, or what's right look like, and what's wrong look like. And you got to be able to tell yourself, if that happened, I was wrong. But if you can't do that, then there's no point. See, now that white candle is giving people hope. That black candle before that was just making people depressed. And now people are hoping for it to inverse the top fair value gap. But I do think it's close for us to move higher. But I can be wrong as well. I mean, this fair value gap closed just below that 50% of that fair value gap. Break structure here, but let's see. This is important for me. This high, yeah. Take this off. And see, we're getting closer to that upper end of that momentum box. Red candle, red dotted line is showing we should be going up here. I'm going to actually try a buy here when we cross that line. Little fair value gap now. Might test that to go higher. All right, 10 points. Let's try to take this. See how it turn around there. But this might jump for trade off this fairly gap here. This blue one there. See if we can get price keep going. Okay, I don't want to go below that. Bit of a tight spot here, to be honest. See, again, this is me taking it. Oh, I should have waited for that candle to close. It's right, that's how we learn. Oh, silly trade. Just a silly trade. Okay, so that one will definitely be done with. Like on the brink of it there, it might stop me out and then go into our direction. Okay, so what can we learn from this? The best thing, I mean, we marked this level out. That was the plan. This candle, I was trying to take the momentum there, and the momentum changed very quickly. Wait for a candle to close, and then, all right, so now we just need to sit back and wait again. And this is what I said, between two fair value gaps, then it triggers you in, emotion up and down, make you depressed, give you hope, and then completely wreck you. Okay, so anyways, now we're down with that trade, so I don't have to take a trade, but if something comes up, let's see if we can get ourselves out of that hole. And if we don't, then it's fine. It's just one of those things. We have to move on. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, it looks like we still want to go down. Price is moving sideways here. It's not like a bearish move or something. This is more sideways with liquidity. At some point, we are going to see a move higher here. Unless you have enough money in your trading account to just take a long here and let it do whatever it needs to do. At some point, it's definitely going to go higher. Okay, let's see if this is going to be the one. Is this going to be the one? Just give us a nice big ass white candle. It's like it wants to go, but it doesn't want to go. I think it's going to be, it will pay to wait. For some reason this thing is just struggling. And see how that theory works when you get stuck between two fair value gaps like this. I mean, I've been speaking about this for this whole week. Whenever it's there, just don't try anything. All right, so let's see how this candle closes before we take any trades here. Okay. I'm not looking for shorts here. We've been selling off for a while. If I wanted to take short, I needed to take a short upward to take liquidity higher up. It's printed way too much liquidity. I mean, it might go short, but take it here. I'll take it up to there. See what we get. Okay, so now we got nice straight line. It's pulling now, pushing now. Hope it goes. Keeps going. No shenanigans here, please. I guess a 23,772 is definitely a level. But yeah, I don't know. At some point we have to rest and pull back. I'm not saying this is the pullback, but I'm not convinced. I know we sold off. On the 1 minute it looks horrible, small candles. On the hour it looks different. I just don't understand why haven't we run those equal highs and liquidity higher up before the sell-off. That's a bit too suspicious for me. So I'm gonna, I think next week will, hopefully, I keep saying this every week, next week. The other thing is why I don't take a short is the market's been dropping. It hasn't really pulled back to continue dropping. So it makes no sense for me to take a short now. Because remember, this is a 1 minute. I need to see, I'll go to a higher time frame now. I just want to see what this is going to do. If we're going to get to that 1,000 there. But again, this is crazy. Small candles. Just break through it and go there. This is coming from a nice place. I mean, if I really get my way, I would like to see us go all the way up to here. I've got no swing points here to put a stop. This candle stays like this one, and this one close above there, then I can put my stop at break even. Come on, just push. Yeah, push. Let's push. Take us higher. Come on, I know you want to go to that high. The reason I'm targeting this high, guys, this is a trend line, so we agree with that. But also because of this. This high is right at the bottom of a fair value gap. That's normally a nice magnet for liquidity, for price to go into and fill a portion of that fair value gap. But then this can happen as well. See, we formed a swing point, but this white candle didn't close above here. So we'll see. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we ran this low now with this little wick, but I need the next candle to close up here and not down. Gosh, what is happening? Let's take it off. Don't know what this market is doing. Alright, let's go quickly. Just on that. Alright, so we've got this equal lows or this liquidity down here. Yeah, we could maybe consolidate, which we are doing now. I would like to see at least a pullback, testing this level, and then drop. So it's just been going down, down, down. You can't just take a short here. You want to see some manipulation before you continue going down. Crazy, crazy trading. Alrighty, well, I guess can't get mad at the market. If it doesn't want to do what you want it to do, then you just have to deal with it. Okay, so now I need to see price at least close above here to consider anything. I'm just wondering if we will get this big candle shoot up and then pull back. Anything's happened. Is anything's possible. I don't know if Trump is going to do anything, tweet something or say something. Okay, well, let's hang around and see. Okay, so now we get some push back up here. I'll try the long here and see if it's something that wants to work out. Just going to leave it there for now. Not that I think we're going to go there. I just want to see how price moves. Alright, I'm going to take these off and I'm going to mark this one. Just no follow through. It's incredible. This is incredible. Incredible stuff. Come on, see. Let's see. Are we gonna get some movement to the upside, or is this just gonna no, this is not gonna work. Yep. Price is just going nowhere. So all we got to do now is do nothing. Price is stuck in this range. It's amazing. Price just decide to move. When I'm not watching, then it moves, and then when I'm ready to sit down, then nothing's happening. So the stupid funny part is I could have taken my 10 points, but I didn't because I wanted something higher. $78. See, now we're moving bearish again. But yeah, I'm not touching this now because it might just run lower now to go to those liquidity points. But even though if it goes there, there's nothing here telling you we're manipulating, we're shifting, and we break structures and all of that. This is just a mess. This is like going to the casino and say, all right, flip a coin. We're going up, we're going down. I just want to see this. So when you get a range like this, when you see there's consolidation happening, you break up your range. That's your 50%. That's your selling quadrant. That's your buying quadrant. The top 25 and bottom 25. And some people trade it like this. So you would go short up in this block here to go to midpoint. You go long here to go back to the midpoint. So here it would have worked, there it would have worked. Don't know. We'll see if this one works. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing we can do. I mean, there's no entries. That's why some traders, when they're in conditions like this, they actually don't trade. They walk away till the market changes, because they know can come to the charts and try to do something, and it's not going to be there, or it's going to play with your mind. All right, so now we probably going to want to go lower, yeah. Normal market conditions will consolidate, will manipulate, and then continue. Not here. Just consolidating and do nothing, and then all right, let's see. I don't think I'm going to take another trade there. To be quite frank, I don't. Unless this is the manipulation lower and then do something like this to go higher. If that's not happening, then don't know. I mean, I thought something here is going to happen, but I forced some trades here. Didn't work, so one of those things. Yeah, the good thing about these ranges is you're gonna have to sit on the weekend or after hours and go through those ranges and understand what can you do next time to stay out of it and not get caught up in it. because if you can learn how to stay out of it, then or to trade it, then it's different. I mean, I've seen so many of these. We break structure, high, low, just can't get there, and then drop. But yeah, this is probably, if you jump in here short, you'll probably make some money, but that is not something I would do. See, this is a nice push, aggressive push up, drop. There's no fair value gap. Break of structure here. No entry. There's a nice entry there. Break of structure, aggressive sell off, fair value gap, entry, sell. But this is all after the fact, right? So I'm going to show you guys. That's the range. We come to 50, we go into that quarter, back to 50, quarter, back to 50, quarter, back to 50, quarter, back to 50, quarter, never go back, and then drop. So if you had marked this range out, so that this is 1-to-1 ratio, so you would have had one trade, one winner. One trade, one winner. Two trade, three trade, winner. Four trade, winner. And then your fifth trade would be a loser. So you would still come out profitable. I'm not saying you must trade this, because you need to be good at finding the beginning of a range. If you can't find it, then pretty much stuck. Alright, has anything happened? No, nothing. Yeah, so we most probably will get to this 772 level. Let's go to the hourly. And we might see a run of that level and then go run all this liquidity, or maybe not even. I mean, this is just the crappiest price action to run liquidity. I mean, this big candle here, that's running liquidity, and then nothing, just nothing. Alright, so what's next after this? So I've got this level here, which is the 23,000 level, and below that is 22,778. And then I want to see what the market's going to do from there. Are we going to just drop further or what? Alright, so this is the daily chart. Let me just take all this stuff off. So remember we spoke about this big bar with these two inside bars. So obviously we didn't get any run higher than the drop. We must see if we close below this low, which is that low, yeah. If we close below that, tomorrow you could, so what you do is if we close below it, you mark out the, not the low, the close of this black candle, the close. And then anything above that line at the next day, so tomorrow, anything above that line, you would look for shorts to go lower because it's bearish. Like this candle here, it closed bearish. So what you would do is you will go draw a line there and then look at price that wicked up there and then sell off. That's where you would look for shorts. So that can come in London or New York. And that's how you trade a trending type of thing. So I remember this is when we start trading here. I marked that out. This candle went up in there and we sell it short. And then you can go and look at where we're going to this low here. All that day's low. And that's enough for you just to make a nice trade. In here is messy because it was consolidating. But if you look at anything here, we broke higher here. All these white candles, spike lower, close up. Spike lower, close up. Well, it went up, but it closed black, down. This one, no wick, just went up. Next one, spike lower, close up. Spike lower, close up. Big gap up, close the gap. Next up, spike lower, close up. Spike lower, close up, and then a lower close. And if you really look at it, how many times did it happen? I mean, probably 80% of the time this happens here. And there are times where there's black candles, but it's very few. And if it goes in a row like this, that's fine. You just sit out. There's a fair value gap. That's where price is supposed to go. And then you just wait for price to turn and look for those spikes. I know this one goes lower because this one didn't have a wick, so maybe there's liquidity on the lower time frame. And then you go into this consolidation here. So that's what I'm saying. When we start trending, it's going to be different, completely different, because then it becomes easy again. It's when you get sideways moves like this that makes it difficult. So yeah, so let's see if this thing's going to close wherever it's going to close. If it doesn't close below this low today, I would draw a line and see tomorrow we might London go up, reject in I don't know, run this New York and come back and stop here for whatever reason. I don't know. Yeah, so we'll have to see. All right, so what's happening? Doing some silly stuff. 15 minutes, what does that look like? Yeah, 15 minutes also not. All right, so I think I'm going to call it here because it is after 3 now, and it's either going to be violent or nothing's going to happen. So I'm not trading anything after 3 anyway. So I'll be back tomorrow for the AM session, guys. Thanks for your time. Thanks for joining. And yeah, thanks for your support. Love for you guys to just like this video if you find any value from it. It helps the algorithm on YouTube, and then obviously it helps me to be motivated to do more of these things. Yeah, thanks a lot. Take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the AM session. Take care. Bye-bye.